Do you know that you do not need to spend hours writing emails, Instagram captions, and wholesale promos every month? You can actually batch all of your marketing content in under an hour. No more blank docs, no more I'll just post later. Just swipe, tweak, and go. The Product Marketing Bank is your marketing shortcut. A done for you vault of high converting email copy, promo templates, sales strategies, and social media hooks, custom built for wholesale brands. And yes, you'll even be shown exactly how to repurpose everything for your direct to consumer audience, saving you hours of time and energy. The Marketing Bank helps you show up with strategic seasonal content exactly when your retailers are planning their buys. If you're tired of Googling, what do I even say in this email? It's time to let the Product Marketing Bank do the heavy lifting for you. Join now at productmarketingbank.com. Hey, friend, today I'm sharing a simple but powerful 3-question filter to help you decide which feedback actually helps you grow and which feedback you can safely ignore. Plus, at the end of the episode, I'm giving you a bonus mindset shift that will change the way you handle even the toughest feedback. Hi, friends. Welcome to She Sells Differently, the show for aspiring women entrepreneurs looking to overcome the fear of selling and grow thriving businesses from a place of authenticity and confidence. I'm Andee Hart, and it wasn't all that long ago that I was a sales executive for a Fortune 500 company. But I knew in my heart that I was called to use my gifts for something more, something different. That's exactly why I created the She Sells Differently podcast. Each episode is going to deliver you business strategies, tools, and mindset shifts to help set you and your brand apart from our culture's expectations. It's time to elevate your sales and build a profitable, sustainable business you're proud of, one built on integrity, grace, and humility. It's time to learn how to sell differently. I'm Andee Hart, a product-based business coach who helps you ditch the fear of selling and create sales strategies that feel authentic, confident, and totally you. I'm all about clear, no fluff strategies combined with mindset so you can sell your products and services with ease and joy. Feedback is a tricky thing. It can either be your greatest growth tool or your biggest confidence crusher. When you put so much of yourself into your products, criticism can feel super personal, right? But here's the truth. Not all feedback deserves your attention. And knowing how to filter it is a game changer. Studies show that people who see feedback as a tool for growth are actually 3 times more likely to improve their skills and increase sales. So today I'm sharing my 3-question filter to help you spot feedback that truly serves your business with confidence. Plus a bonus mindset hack that helps you take action without feeling overwhelmed. Here's the first question. Is the feedback constructive or simply critical? Constructive feedback is specific, it's actionable, and it's focused on helping you improve. It's clear even if it is hard for you to hear. For example, your product packaging could be sturdier to avoid damage in shipping is constructive. I remember my dream retailer telling me that they were not going to purchase my products because the labels looked cheap and they didn't feel that they were going to sell well in their retail shop. But what they did is they provided me with amazing feedback to help me improve my products and recommended some specific ways that I could improve the label. And as a result, I was able to then go and not only save time by outsourcing my label production, but improve the overall look, professional quality of my label, and then go pitch to so many more retailers and win those accounts because I was able to hear that constructive feedback and take action. So compare that to vague criticism like, I just don't like it, or it's all wrong. That kind of feedback isn't helpful because it doesn't tell you what to do next, and it often leaves you feeling stuck or even defensive. So your first filter, your first question when you receive that feedback, is this feedback constructive or is it just criticism? If it's the latter, thank the person, but don't waste your energy trying to fix something you can't pin down. Once you've spotted the difference, move on to question number 2 in my filter. Does the person giving feedback know you? Do they understand your brand and your values? Feedback from someone who truly gets your business and your brand and your values, that matters more than feedback from random people, even well-meaning friends and family who don't know your niche. For example, if a family member tells you to lower your prices, but they aren't your target customer, their feedback may not be relevant for you. So your second filter, does this person truly understand my brand and my values? If not, take their feedback with a grain of salt. Then move on to your third question to help you check if that feedback is solid and worth considering for your business. Question number 3, is this feedback based on facts or assumptions? Sometimes feedback comes in the form of opinions or fears and not reality. And you want to check if there's any evidence behind the feedback. For example, no one will pay that price might be an assumption. But if your sales show that customers are consistently buying at that price, then that feedback that someone gives you saying that no one will pay that price, that actually doesn't align with the facts. So ask, is this feedback fact-based or is it just someone's opinion? I always think through if my data backs up what someone is telling me when they are giving me feedback. So here is my bonus mindset shift. If your feedback passes all 3 of these filters, if it's constructive, if it comes from someone who knows your brand, and it is based on facts, here's the bonus mindset shift. Ask yourself, how can I turn this feedback into actionable insight, even if what I'm hearing stings, even if it's hard to hear? Because here's the magic. Even tough feedback can be fuel for your growth if you use it as a stepping stone, not as a stumbling block. For example, if you get feedback about packaging, like I did, instead of feeling defeated, I saw it as a chance to improve and create a better customer experience. It passed all 3 of those filter tests, and I chose to use it as an opportunity for growth, even when it was hard to hear. So next time you get feedback that stings, pause, take a deep breath, write down one small practical step you can take based on that feedback. And this turns overwhelm into action and builds your confidence, even when the feedback is hard. If this episode helped you reframe how to handle feedback, I'd love for you to share it with a fellow product maker or small business owner who could use this mindset boost too. And of course, you can always find me on Instagram or Facebook at Andee Hart to keep the conversation going. Thanks so much for joining this podcast episode. Remember, we will have another episode next Wednesday. Feedback doesn't have to break you. When you filter it right, lean into growth, it can build you up and powers your success. I will see you next Wednesday. Until then, I'm cheering you on, my friend. All right, that's a wrap on today's episode of She Sells Differently. Friends, it would be a huge blessing to me if you would take 2 seconds to rate and subscribe to my podcast. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Until then, I'm cheering you on in your entrepreneurial journey. See you next time.